Hey guys, it's Noah Madar here again. You're in the traders. Hi, nice to meet you again. This is my channel. Me and Or, we are the traders. Or is a professional trader in the U.S. stock market. And a trader in the U.S. stock market and in the Israeli stock market. Also an investor, not just only doing day trading. I do also analysis to companies that I believe that are cheap, and then decide to buy and sell by that, or is more like a day trader, to make the fast money. Well, today, by the way, if you like our channel, please subscribe here. You can see more great videos that we are working on. Our mission is to help you to make money. All right, in the end, to go to an independence, in financial independence by making money. Today, I'm gonna talk with you about real estate stocks. All right, how to make money from real estate stocks, because everybody in the world talk about real estate. It's like everyone look at real estate like it's the safest investments that can have. Like, yeah, I know, I want to work in real estate. Yeah, what are you doing? What are you investing in real estate? No one even means what real estate means. All right, but this is why I'm here for, to explain you what you need to check in a real estate stocks, and when to decide if to buy them or sell. First, the basic thing you need to know about real estate stocks, it's what are they doing. All right, because real estate means a lot of things. They build for industry, for offices, for commercial. They doing it for living. Maybe they build multi-families, maybe single families, maybe buildings, and maybe they sell, maybe they rent. All right, you need to understand what are they doing. All right, the first thing to check in a company, and then you can understand the pricing of the company, of the real estate company, is by understand what they're doing. Do it for the private sector, all right, for my house, for your house, for everyone else's house, or for companies, offices, commercials, and stuff. All right, so that's the first thing. By the way, most of the companies that are in the stock market are building for commercial reasons, because the ROI is higher. By the way, you'll learn some new variable. It means NOI instead of ROI. When you talk about commercial real estate, we talk in NOI meanings, not in ROI. So the first thing you need to understand what this company is doing, if it's commercial and offices, or it's for living, or single families, or regular buildings. That's the first thing we need to understand. Second thing, it's what is the place where these companies are building. Of course, if one company, let's say Westdale. Let's talk about Westdale, a U.S. company. All right. This company, most of their buildings are in Brooklyn, or in New York, in Manhattan, in a good area, which there is there are always someone that want to buy or rent the house. There is a lot of people that will come to live there. It's not like you'll see ghosts in the streets. There are always lots of people, and a lot of others that will want to live there. All right, but if someone is building in Texas, in some small city that I don't know, maybe you need to afraid. You need to check, to do the double check, to see what is the value of the assets, because it's everything as its price. You can build in New York, but you can buy a building in New York, but you'll buy it so high that you'll never get the money back. Or you can buy a building in Texas, but it will be so cheap that you'll get the money back in 2 years. So second thing you need to understand, the first thing we said, you need to understand if it's a commercial, or for industry or stuff, or it's for living. the real estate, the real estate. Or it's and the second thing, it's which area. We say if it's a good area with a lot of people that come to buy and see, and you can always rent it like that, or if it's in a hard area. Let's say said Texas. I know there are areas in Texas that it's hard to find rent. That's the second thing. Third thing, all right, which the way that the company works. There are companies that prefer to build, all right, and there are companies that prefer to buy the building when it's already built and just rent it, all right. Every company know how to make their calculations, well, the market is not the market doesn't like companies. Let me rephrase it. It's not that the market doesn't like. The market prefer companies that buy assets which are already done, which they're ready to rent them to others. All right, assets that are just, let's say, that is just landing, and now they need to prepare the land, to find a constructor, to get all the approvals from the city or from the country. It means wherever you buy. It's more complicated. It's taking more time. There can be some regulations, some problems that will take time for the company. So again, the market is prefer a company that already buy assets instead of building them. This is why REIT funds are so good. This is why the market really like REIT funds, because most of the REIT funds, all right, let me rephrase, most of the REIT funds are concentrated in commercial, which we said the ROI or the NOI is higher, and they already buy, they have to buy the asset. They can't build it, right? One of the REITs, the REITs laws, it's that you can't build the asset. You have to buy it when it's already done. That's also. And the last thing I want to talk today, all right, it's the last but not least, it's the interest, all right? The interest is very, very, very important when we're talking about real estate. Why is that? Because when you buy a real estate asset, when you buy an asset, when you buy ground, when you buy everything that you need to take a big loan for it, and in real estate, that's the case. You have to get a loan, a mortgage, or something. The cost of the money, it's something that's very matter, right? The interest is very important. If you're going to get money from the bank in 6% interest, and you're gonna rent this home for someone else and get ROI of 4%, you actually lose money, all right? If it's a commercial and you rent it for 7%, but you have to pay tax of, let's say, 25%, then your net profit is 5%, but you got the loan in 6%. It means again that you lose money. So it's very important that the interest will be low and will be less than the NOI that you get, or the ROI, depend. So now here I have a chart, all right? I draw on it so it will be more emphasized, all right? Of a REIT company in Israel. You can see the chart, all right? In Israel, the interest is almost zero. It's 0.25. It's actually zero. But we are we are always with the eyes on the U.S. What's happening in the U.S., that's what should happen in the future in Israel, the Israeli market. So we can see here that this is when there was a time that no one knew what is going to happen with the interest in the Israeli market. All right, it was 0.1 in Israel, and it looks like it's not gonna change. And then in one day, all right, you can see this point. In one day, the treasury in Israel decide to raise the interest. All right, so in one day you can see all of this change, all right, which is a pretty big one. It's about 2%, right, in a REIT stocks. All right, REIT stocks, don't go 2% in a day, almost never, right? So this is what happened to the REIT stocks when it just raised it from 0.1 to 0.25. It's not really matter in the market, but just because the future seems like the interest is going to go up, that's what happened in one day. Then you see the November, December, what happened in the market. You saw it in the US, it's also been in Israel. And then here, this day was the day that Jerome Powell said that the interest in the US is not sure if it's gonna raise up again. You know, he got cold legs after what happened in November, December, and decided is not sure that if it's gonna raise it again. After that, you can see that this is what happened to the REIT companies in Israel. See this rally? Just because they understand that the interest is not gonna raise up so fast, right? So now here you can see that how the interest what the interest can do to REIT stocks. In Israel, it's the same to the US. By the way, real estate works almost the same in every country, especially in West countries. Right? I don't know how it goes in East Europe or in Africa, but in West countries, the interest and the real estate going together. So that's what I have to say today about real estate company, and this is how you can make money of it. All right, by look what they sell or what they rent, which places, if they build or they buy, and what is the interest. All right. So it was nice to be with you. I'm Noam from the Traders. Please subscribe here for great value that will give you every day. Bye bye.